While the rest of the team from Talon has to march back in from main. They managed to do just that, but still, in towards Secret and Dugout, there is a bit of contention. Jesse Vash still pretty much alive, at least until Jeremy comes out, and he's trying to catch Jit Boys. Clone kind of ignored, but still, damage found. Killua in with a trade just to try to hold around Connector.
Yeah, it's nicely done, but what do you look to do now? You've got two players still coming up from the sewers in towards an Art Crunch, and you do also have Thai playing in the back of Dugout. Some smokes towards the site start to happen, though.
Okay, at least the salvos will get sent through. Ooh, and as soon as the salvo gets sent out, TUG thinks that that's where the tail might be positioned. Lo and behold, it's just going to be Killua watching the angle. So a good kill being picked up, as well as the Prowler just to check closer back towards Art. Talon trying to do their due diligence, but at the same time, Envy has his sights trained in to the site. Still though, okay, Thai kind of sneaking past, but Jesse Vash has snuck up right behind him as well. Good little flash out, and that's going to be another pick. Team Secret working alongside the numbers now. Talon might have the sight, but a bit of a tap is not going to be enough. Swaps on over, but look at Killua! Swings along soon. Bit of a flash, blindside out. The clone just to check to throw off the crosshair placement. Wild Ario at least will redeem himself from the previous round with a double kill, but Permi fires back with an outlaw as well. Off towards Art, and that's Jit Boys taking further position away from Team Secret. Forces 2GE to try to march up. Envy though, pulls off a bit of a spin of his own and goes into a safety, receiving contact towards B Long. On towards A main as well then. Talon continues to spread.
You kind of need to give your opponents in Team Secret
that, thinking that that one kill might have pulled some rotations over. Team Secret head back into the B site where Primi has his crosshairs zeroed in.
Yeah.
Headshot through, but then a crouch peek out from Jeremy to find the headshot right back. Down to Jit Boys, Cruz arriving on scene as well. Can they do it? It is all down to Jeremy. He has to find the frags, and he does find the opener. On to the next, and Armageddon sent through as well, but he gets the spike down just in the nick of time. Dimensional drift away to find Killua. Does figure out where he is. Continues to toy with his positioning. Killua having the ace from before, feeling confident, but now feeling the pressure in towards Halls. Where could they be? Finds the first, and then sidesteps away from the next. He knows exactly where Jesse Vash is. Rookie versus Unk, and Rookie wins this time! Just kind of holding out towards Dugout for now. Repositions in towards Secret and spots Jeremy out with a tap. A second tap on towards Envy's skull. And that's going to be Jesse Vash trying to regress back in from main, from stairs. Is it going to be enough though? Not quite. The spike's down in the dirt. Wild Oreo with an op at this range. It's just a little bit too tough. But as soon as they play even more reserve, that's where Primi gets away with daylight robbery like this. Primi gets the kill, Cruz for the next, Wild Oreo for the trade. A lot of space afforded around the A site, and great reads being pulled out by Talon. Look at the minimap. Vies, the Jit Boys, he's circling all the way around from behind, and the longer the Team Secret takes, the more space that he gets to cover. Primi back in with the op, and that's the second kill for the guy.
Well, Dimensional Drift, a minute left on the clock, and he's going to throw a little bit of worry towards the side of Team Secret, pinging out both of them. But this is just buying time for that flank that you mentioned here, getting your teammate onto the line. Thai's going to come out from Flowers as well. Actually, oh, wow, this is not what you would expect in this situation. Just down to Jit Boys. Guns removed, and they know where he's coming from.
Being able to turn an unwinnable scenario right back, but okay, his own Steel Garden right back against his opponents. They just kind of get out of dodge though.
Yeah.
And that's where you gotta wonder, it's not gonna be enough. Jit Boys needs to kind of triangulate where they might be and look for the isolated duels. Unexposed duels as well, but look at how in Cruz with possible utility coming online as well. Jit Boys just trying to get ahead, but instantly gunned down. Gotta imagine where some of the Team Secret players could be playing as well, so just setting up for some of it, but on the timing, Envy with a full B site hit coming through. Armageddon to deter it though.
Oh, Envy, is he actually stuck here? Yes, he is, unfortunately, and 2GE down for the count as well. Good little individual brilliance from Cruz. Tejo just providing the destruction, and with 20 seconds to go, you're going to have to bully your way into this as Team Secret.
That's exactly what they're looking to do. Just throw their heads in for bits of swirlies or just to hurl some verbal attacks down in towards Team Secret's way. Still though, you got no utility. trying to play around it. And that's exactly it. Without the utility, it's definitely going to be a little bit tough, but still Wild Oreo looking to shoot his way out of this range. Swaps over onto the Headhunter and does find the pick. Okay. Trip right underneath just to get some information. Killa goes to stick it halfway and gets up just in time. Quick work on the map, and it forces Primi to send his crosshair back and forth, looking for the next flick. Takes down Jesse Vash now and does soften the side up for the rest of his team. Jeremy tries to keep them away with the flash, but it's not going to be enough. Primi with his own blindside, his own dimensional drift now, and he pushes all of Team Secret further back and away. 2G try as he might. Team Secret with their positioning though so far back. At the same time, a bit of a flank coming through from Wild Oreo, but it's not necessarily needed with how Jesse Vash is able to play. But look at Killua! A bit of a skewer as he finds two. Straight on in with a straight line. Envy now trying to get himself out of dugout. Still spotted by Killua.
You've not seen the chamber, Wild Oreo. You've got to expect a flank.
Yeah, at least thinking about it. They're sitting comfortably with that spike down, Komodo. And Killua just continues to play around the positions, and there it is! Flank instantly spotted and found, but a bit of a swing too wild from Cruz, and fake out clone all the way through in towards stairs, where Envy will be met with a lot of contact. Jitboy's in with the stinger, will be able to find it instead. Especially when Primi is watching the back positions, crouches underneath, and that's 2GE deleted away from the roster. Jitboy's now with the Spectre, finding another shot through. Going in for the full tap though, Jesse Vash gets it down halfway, gets off just in time. Spectre, Bulldog, the shots all found by Team Secret for the entire Thai squad. Look at Jeremy once again.
That's for the sheer, and you just tuck yourself in towards the mid window.
Ooh, and in with that as well. So Primi able to execute into the side, especially with the blind side, takes down Jesse Vash, but here comes Wild Oreo. And with that, instantly Talon recognizes what they need to do, trying to hold stairs and force Team Secret to get into exposed positions for the retake. Wild Oreo having to hang back now, but look at Jeremy perched up on top, and that's just gonna be enough. A bonus is alive, the second one coming up. Peeks at the right time, and ooh, taking down the spike planter. Envy out from the back as well. Flowers being secured, and back into main with the classic. Support from Jeremy, there it is. Down to just Thai, 4 HP, spike on the ground, and no time at hand. He's gonna have to go in.
It's already start that retake, right?
Yeah, there it is. I think Cruz buying a little bit of time for Jitboys in with a guided salvo, and here it comes now, trying to bail himself out of the position. He has found his value though. So impact frag, there it is, and Wild Oreo needs to gun his way into the site to reaggress. 2GE will provide that assistance. Meanwhile, the rest of Talon just trying to hold back True from around the pillars. Oh, a swing a little bit too wide from Cruz, and that's the punish. Down
the body block
left, and the body block is definitely going to help out. Guardian shots fired through, but no kills found, and the defuse stuck to map point.
Bodies of Team Secret thrown in towards the site.
And I think I just caught a glimpse of furrowed brows on Primi's face. First time I've seen that. Team Secret on the cusp of victory. Steel Garden barking away at the heels of Talon. They try to reaggress, they try to make do with what they've got up around pillars, but you gotta imagine it's just not gonna be enough as the entire site has been set up into a huge choke point.
Yeah.
Jeremy in for a kill, 2G for the spray alongside the Nebula, and Thai is just trying to dance around it, but look at this, every single player converging into his one position. Side spawn, he's sitting comfortably looking for any potential rotates. The trip is aiding him as well. Oh, but he does get a little bit too curious, and you know what happens to Cat when he gets curious? Unfortunately gets slain, and that's going to be Jesse Vash now straight into Sands. A little bit more space afforded for Team Secret to launch this retake. Talon desperately trying to hold on towards A main, and they're actually doing it pretty darn well, especially with Primi on the corner right now. Killua instantly helping out as well with the classics, finding the taps through.
I'm calling it. I reckon they watched EDG because they've done this.
Yeah, we'll see if it does go to the winner's interview with Talon. But for now, Cruz marking the back this time, takes down Jesse Vash, spots out Jeremy as well, just as the smoke was about to bloom. Off towards the other end though, Team Secret will still be able to break through in from Arcade, in from Canteen perhaps even. Well, no, actually Canteen is where Team Talon are looking to play around, up around the bottom. But here we go, in with the utility that we're looking for. But yeah, it's kind of gone, taking too long. Wilder is stuck it all the way through, and Team Secret trying to going through from tunnel, but they met a bit of competition from the other end by players like Envy. So good job from Team Secret as well as they continue to go in for a bit of a pinch play. Thai though being able to fire right back against the push out from A main, but here it comes, a couple of trades, and Waller will find something here and there
towards the tower location. So Primi and Thai are going to be able to dodge that one, but there are kills elsewhere.
Yeah, closer towards Arcade. Jesse Vash, though, able to fire back as well. Maybe able to claim tower off of that. But now, Jit Boys out from spawn will be able to find something as well. Down to it at the very end. It's just the spike not quite yet planted, but also Team Secret trying to stabilize themselves all towards defender spawn.
And Thai, he's got the orbital strike, so Jeremy, he has to play with all of his years of experience and expect where Thai might be playing from. The relay bolt goes on in, they're trying to overwhelm him, a double stun again. He's taken down. Now it's the priority for time, because Quack, the spike's not planted.
He's gotta go in for it. And look at this high-low setup. Oh, almost an opportunity though. An overdrive, going for a bit of a pinch play on towards north side spawn. Jit Boys will be able to answer back. But still, Jeremy pretty much so far so good. Meanwhile, on the other end, reading that pinch play, it's going to be Talon looking for the aggression into the B side to get that spike down early on.
The Team Secret wait here for 2G's flank to come on out. I don't think you're really afforded the ability when you've got an orbital strike and an Armageddon faced in this round.
So just looking for a potential pick, perhaps? He is smoked off, though, 2GE.
The thing is, Thai and Cruz, they can play really deep. They don't have to be anywhere near the site.
Hence, just playing these positions. Killua out from tower as well.
Armageddon still available as well. Earlier on to combo out with this orbital strike. So now, Quack, 5 versus 5 retake with Team Secret. Hello, 2 quick ones.
As well as those shots in towards tower. The kill trip being broken might have given them some information as to where some of the Talon players might be. Armageddon being sent through as well just to buy a little bit more time and space for Talon. And Jit Boy snuck through his own cage right up from behind. He's infiltrated the base. He's looking for further shots, but there it is. A bit of a stun, a bit of a shot front from 2GE, and now it's just down to the post-plant utility from Talon. Incendiaries and shots being sent through from Thai.
Got a great rotation towards this A site, and all the utility starting to come on down. Does anyone jump into the trip at the moment? Can you try and find the kill on the back of it? The answer is going to be no, as Jit Boys and Cruz start off the party. Look at all the trades at the moment.
And at the same time, that's just going to be Talon looking to get the spike down, but it's been lost. Incendiary instantly deployed by 2GE to keep Talon away. Smokes still at hand. Thai trying to mark positions with crosshair placement, but ooh, good little flashpoint Primi for the trade. And he comes back in, goes for the taps. You just can't deny
value.
Okay.
But they are going to start to get in towards the side.
Yeah, a little bit more time being bought, but look at this, just quick enough, and it's going to be Jit Boys to open up the doors. They find Jeremy as well. Overdrive denied. Primi continuing forward. The bait setup works, and it's all being read. Team Secret trying to play alongside it as well, with a bit of a flank being set up by 2GE. If he finds his kill, it's going to be orbital strike, and that would be lovely. However, you do have the corner being marked. Killua will be able to deny any opportunity for Team Secret. Just Envy left.
Yeah.
And we've seen him in this spot before, Komodo.
I mean, you got no money going in the next round left in this map.
He's going to hit it at one point or another, but for now, we're looking for some rounds for the side of Team Secret. Straight into its A main, as well as Dish. A bit of a trade being found, but it does alert Talon as to what Team Secret's intentions are, and Team Secret will fall at the hands of Cruz, as well as Thai. Underneath, though, there might be a player sneaking on through. Jeremy off the other end, and there it is. 999 kills, and that's the 1,000th for Jit Boys. On the other hand, though, Cruz continuing to hold down True alongside Primi with that Outlaw, denying any potential entry for Team Secret, even with the Force. Envy, though, close range, looks to pick up the weapon, has to reload, and with that reload, Jit Boys might be able to circle closer in. Jump shot in with the Judge, has a couple more pellets through. Primi looking to lock down the angle as well. Killua on towards the other end. Envy just trying to go in for that sneaky strafe shot just to try to steal the kill away, if anything. You got 40 seconds, dude.
Yeah, but he's stuck. That's the problem right now. He's stuck and they're playing a double lineup, and he's not going to be able to do anything. Killua for the ending.
1,000 kills all across Pacific. Oh.
Yeah, and Primi just taking that Outlaw from the previous round as well. Envy, dead to rights, down for the count. Little by little, things start to really feel dark at the moment for Team Secret.
Yeah, quite so. Oh, Premi off with the Outlaw as well. Killua down to the final one. It's a map that both teams are very comfortable on, so I do expect this coming out from Team Secret. Jesse Vash, the Unk, starting things off. 2 kills already to his name. Premi, even with the Frenzy, not quite doing enough, and that's going to be just Jit Boys now, alone from B, spotted out by 2GE already. So at this point, just trying to fight his way out of this one, but he does have to anticipate where his opponents could be.
It's
no
20 seconds.
way, yeah, not a lot of time. No way you win the round. No way you walk into a link even. You have to watch out the back first, and there he does.
Well, I mean,
close to Elt.
Yeah, you are playing a Cypher. It did get nerfed recently, so it's no longer the 6-point ultimate. So you want to take something away. You're getting 3 ults on the end of that one. I mean, as well in towards the C site where you actually have a change up from Envy. The Cypher utility is over here, but focus on those first 2 kills for a moment as we look to establish a spike.
Yeah, quick enough. And that's the trip's already gone as well. But Jeremy looking to slide back into action. 2 kills. Cruz for the trade. The spike not yet planted. Has to kind of re-clear or secure the site a little bit further before the spike gets planted. So he's calling mid-round to potentially maybe pick up a weapon or 2.
There was timing there for them to peek on out, but Wild Oreo was watching for them. You can see that Jesse Vash is trying to sleuth towards. Have they gone towards A? But a reposition for them. They're not expecting a wraparound garage. This is not something that was there, but a stinger, not the gun that you want for a fight like that.
Quick reactions, but yes, a little bit tough. Tough shot for 2GE to hit for sure. Still though, nonetheless, it's information enough for Team Secret to confirm it. This is where Talon are. While they hang back over onto B though, an unsuspecting 2GE gets tagged up. Down to just Wild Oreo and Jesse Vash now, and a secondary peek. Cruz just finding the numbers right now. Down to just Jesse Vash, and he tries to spray it down. Cruz might have fallen, but Thai is here to pick it right back up.
2GE is suppressed and vulnerable.
Yes, cutting and masking noise. 2GE a little bit vulnerable, but still ready to strike back. Look at this, 2 kills, and that's enough value. Thai will be able to find the trade though, but is it gonna be enough to secure the site? The cam does spot him out, and Envy is in a pretty good spot to possibly fire and launch a retake right back. The fault line stunning them up as well. Down to just Thai now, and he kind of gets himself back in towards a safer spot, but still nonetheless not quite able to fend off.
Here, and Envy as well to assist. It is very cheeky.
Yeah, definitely going for that challenge is going to be tough, but hey, Hunter's Fury will be sent through just to re-clear a bit more of that space. So even though Jesse Vash is on the other end with a Tejo, we do have some lovely Hunter's Fury so far in the server.
And Neural Theft goes out from Envy, however, so that's an opportunity for Jeremy to get a pretty quick flank where they know that they are still going in towards this site. Gorgeous kill trip from Envy, and a second as well.
And further on into Garage, possibly, until Thai denies that possibility. That said, though, we still have that flank, as you mentioned, Komodo. Jesse Vash holding out the exits as well.
Going in towards 3 members now, though. You count the Breach, you count the Neon, you're still sending it.
Wow, and send it they will. And Armageddon being sent as well as Jesse Vash continues to spray even as one player tries to walk his way out of Garage. What a read!
Yeah.
Truly answering Victoria's calls back on the desk there. So still now 2 players left on the side of Talon. What are their options?
Not too much, you would think, in a round such as this one. It's a little half-buy with the Stingers, so the fact that you did bait out the Armageddon in this one, you're kind of okay with in the expectation that you might not win this one. But spotting on out, seeing what the Stingers can do. Maybe Jit Boys is going to be good at 4-1 on the tail end of this one.
Just going to have to walk around and possibly find more towards that Neural Theft once again, but look at the distancing between some of the trying to steal one player away in towards the kill contract. Does find the frag as well against Jeremy, and down onto it's the next. It's Envy who finds another one. 3 to his name, and off towards Talon, just trying to hold down the back of sight. They're being surrounded. Jit Boys needing to watch all over the place, but
zip around.
Possibly right now, especially with the fault line at hand. He does slide in, a bit of a zip, not too much around, but still, nonetheless, a good kill to secure a strong position into possibly another retake. Still though, Killua trying to fight back, but not quite enough as Cruz is kind of separated from his teammate.
There's adjustments from Envy, who's having pretty sensational maps so far.
A lot of it being marked. Even not just that, just...
Oh, will they walk into it?
Positioning themselves together. There it is. Walks straight into it. Maybe a bit of a shot for Envy. The Rolling Thunder being sent from Wild Oreo as well. But here comes a Hunter's Fury out from Cruz. Does tag down 2!
Yeah.
2GE now has to find the remainder of the frags. Does find Cruz, but look at that. Jit Boys instantly noting his position. It gets put in through your skull. So, still, on towards the other part of the map. It's 2GE.
Cruz caught off guard there. Potential radar looking because his team is on the other side of the map and he's looking for some sort of mid-round comms. Unfortunate, but it does happen. Regardless, his team actually manages to get in towards the site. Wild Oreo a little bit too overzealous, not expecting them to be that far forward. So a 2 versus 4 here, Quack.
Yeah, even with a bit of information found outside of C Long, it still is Talon with the numbers able to bully their way into the A site and to kind of secure a lot of these angles and positions very firmly indeed. Team Secret, it's going to be tough for them to break their way through unless you're able to find something, especially off this heaven position. Paranoia sent through though, and 2G only able to walk away with just one. Does repeat for another, almost possibly finding Thigh.
Found an opening pick. They're switching in towards a double lurk now, though Envy's lurk a little bit better. Primi gone.
Okay. Does kind of call in for a bit of a mid-round play, possibly back into B. Jeremy being able to hold out towards A lobby, finds another one as well, but unbeknownst to them, Jit Boys has completed his push all the way through and finds more outside of A lobby. The spike's been dropped. Kilowatt pushing on the offensive right now. Envy trying to hang back, trying to find some isolated angles. Alongside the Cyber Cage though, that one's out from Jit Boys, so trying to see if anyone's on the other side of that thing. Trying to bait their reactions away, especially with the camera being tripped as well, but yeah, at least reading very well in the macro game, both sides, that is. Jeremy, though, looking to zip in as well, and he's managed to sneak behind enemy lines. Wild Ori will be able to fire back as well, and that's going to be enough to...
Else, right? So it really does come down to, in this 30 seconds, trying to see what you can do. Get drive-by'd by Jit Boys, and you kind of have to funnel in towards B. You've got no options left.
Yeah, that's your only choice. At least they do have A as well as C Link smoked off, but Jit Boys will be happy to continue pushing out of Garage. And with that, marking the position towards the back, Jesse Vash eliminated. All that's left is just Wild Oreo. Spike might be planted, but how are you going to survive this one? No chance in hell!
For Team Secret.
Before they recollect themselves into Garage once again, but there it is! A trade right back, and Cruz has to hold. He manages to do just that! Instantly reading the play coming out from Team Secret. He finds the last one.
Again, and you kind of have to use them to get in, yeah.
All right, they will use it. They've broken the trips, and here comes Jeremy sliding in, looking for a bit of a kill. Unfortunately, though, Jit Boys does what he does, and he sneaks through with a cage. In with the Neuro Theft as well, and Jeremy just tries to hold on to his position. It's not going to be enough. Jesse Vash has to bail the entire team out of this one. Ring around the rosy, around the boxes. He has utility, but no chance to pull it out just yet. He has no idea where his opponents are. With a duo, Talon does it on the previous one. And now, a bit of a desperation play on the overdrive. Instantly met with a lot of resistance. The Hunter's Fury being sent through just to confirm as well. Still, though, a bit of a lurk from Envy outside of B, and he does find an opening. In with the Cyber Cage now. Spots yet another. Dinks Jit Boys even as well. Cosmic Divide out towards C, and that allows for Team Secret to get the spike down safely.
Aftershock available for Wild Oreo. Could buy a little bit of time. You know, you've still got 2GE alive, so you would expect to grab well eventually too. Jesse Vash has the salvos.
Well, still trying to work around it. At least managing to secure the positioning around C-Long. And down to it at the very end, just C-Link. Probably no opportunity right here.
Yeah, but if he removes any of these guns, it makes it a little bit easier for Talon in the next round when you consider that they've got a lot of credits to be able to play with as well, but it's not going to happen. Be a little bit more annoying.
Oh, with the Paranoia as well, just completely locking them out of there. In with the kill contract too. And it's Primi on a one-on-one. Goes for the taps, gets the kill. Instantly down off to it. Garage completely blocked off, the spike on the ground even.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult here to get into this, specifically for Envy as well. You could drop under this, but that's what they're expecting at the moment. If he finds the timing and he's actually able to duck his head under this, well, I mean, are they looking at you through the duck cover? They're not. I thought that this was a bait trip. I thought that trip was actually one of these trips that was expected, but it's not. Jitboys has actually missed the trip.
A bit of a blunder on that one. It allows for the entire team to sneak in. 2 on 3. They get the spike down. Is it going to be enough, though?
He's got no
Undercut instantly sent through. And he's trying to send it out at least, but can't quite use it because he was suppressed. Repositions around the star.
He wants the corpse.
Oh my gosh, has to go on in. It's going to fake out that spots him out, though. And that's now 2GE trying to refrag. Sprays on through, but not quite enough as the crouching high-low out from Talon.
And that's going to be a little call for Talon to stretch their wings down mid. They've spotted Envy, and there goes the guy that you've been relying upon a lot on Team Secret in this map to get the kills, to bring stability, to find information.
Wow, the list goes on,
The list goes on, it really does, yep.
Instantly silenced, and that cannot feel too good. The flash being sent out, but instantly being dealt with by Cruz as well as he sneaks on through. Jesse Vash gone, and down to the final 3. Trying to march their way in towards the A site, but the trips in front of their faces as well.
Yeah.
Jitboys has a great position to spam away through the smokes if needed. There it goes. Gets the first. And on to the next as well. They are completely dismayed by the dimensional drift. Primi for the final frag. A flawless round for Talon.